Greetings, it's time for some more clothing transformation, and my favorite is Rit. This top, my $6 top from J. Crew, thank you J. Crew, 70% off already reduced items, love it. This was my inspiration. So I found this by Rit, Violet. My goal is to transfer these boring ivory, off-white, and white, these boring items into something spectacular and beautiful like this. It's just a cheap t-shirt. It's not 100% cotton. It's some sort of cotton and synthetic fiber combination. We'll see how that takes the dye. Another amazing purchase from J. Crew. Again, thanks very much J. Crew. 70% off already reduced items. Again, boring white. I'm gonna try to make that pretty. Sorry, it's windy. Hair in the face. This is an American Eagle sweatshirt, pale gray. I never wear it because it's so boring. This is interesting. I have already dyed these. I dyed these, I think it was petal pink, another Rit Clothing Dye. I dyed these petal pink, and guess what? I wash these in hot water and tied with bleach all the time because I use them for hiking and walking and they get really dirty. So I scrub them in the washing machine and all the dye washed out. It took a while, but they went from this pretty pale pink back to this boring, almost ivory color. So all of this is gonna be transported from boring white and off-white to some version of this. Let's see. I'm gonna wash everything in hot water with the entire bottle. The whole thing goes in, and I'm gonna put as little water in the washing machine as possible so that the dye isn't diluted too much. And we'll see how close to this we get. Small load, hot water, then I added the dye, let the dye get mixed up in the water, then I put the clothing in. Huzzah! Violet. Took the dye really well. And you can see how it's kind of mottled. You can see here, little darker spots throughout. I actually like that. If you don't like that, you should probably let your washing machine agitate the whole time. I stopped it for 20 minutes, let everything soak, and then I started the machine again and did another 20 minutes. And my pale gray, 100% cotton American Eagle sweatshirt is now a beautiful shade of violet. Instead of that faded out petal pink, beautiful, fun, fabulous violet. And look at the difference between the corduroy fabric on the pockets and the belt loops compared to the nylon fabric. The nylon fabric is lighter. And then look, the bottom has the corduroy and it's a shade darker. From a boring white t-shirt to a lovely violet t-shirt. And look at all the mottled dye. The mottled dye in the fabric, to me, that's a more mild version of tie-dye. I've never been a big fan of tie-dye. The cheap fabric t-shirt, the synthetic blended with cotton, it did not take the violet dye very well, and it ended up being a pale pink. In fact, this looks like petal pink. Oh, my new pretty violet clothing. As always, thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.